And guess what? We
Hello.
live. Hey everybody, so welcome to episode 3 of the Wine Spot. Oh my god, I can't believe we already on episode 3. In this week's episode, we're going to be talking about therapy and mental health and you know, let's give therapy a try. Let's give it a try. I mean, I know there's stigma around therapy. There's stigma around, telling people our business. There's a lot of stigma around, having outsiders giving input into what we got going on. But therapy can really help. So today I'm going to be talking about some of the benefits of therapy. But before I get into that, let's do a toast, shall we? We toasting to 2022 being a great year, to you guys, our viewers, having a great year, to much support that we're going to get from these episodes, to the fact that people lives are going to be impacted in a great way, from what they learn and also from what we learn as we're doing these shows. So let's toast to that. Let's toast to therapy. All right. So I wanted to talk about mental health. I know I piggybacked on it in episode 2 when we talked about bringing the spark back. But I want to talk about why therapy is so important and how it can benefit you as a person as well as a relationship. Because, what we have to consider when we're in these relationships is we're our own individual person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're a union in a relationship, but we're our own individual person. And sometimes we have things that we have to work on individually, and then as we come into a union with another person. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I want to talk about that because that's important in a relationship and just for your overall well being. Um, I want to talk about the benefits of actually going to therapy. So, according to research, the benefits of going to therapy, it can help you with grief counseling. I know a lot of times, sometimes we have family members who pass away due to unforeseen circumstances or medical issues or, whatever their case may be. And so therapy can really help with grief, helping you to, come to terms with that. Because, sometimes we can tell a person, okay, it'll be okay and they're in a better place. But sometimes that's just really not the answer. That just gives them, okay, well, I understand what you're saying, but you don't understand my pain. And so therapy can really help you that. It can help you to come to terms with it and just to be okay. And it's really good to talk to people who have experience with how to treat those symptoms of grief. It's also beneficial in relationships. It can make relationships stronger. It can get down to the root of those problems and that baggage that people bring into relationships. Miss D, if you have anything you want to add in, just let me know. Also, therapy can be beneficial for people who deal with depression and suicidal thoughts and psychological issues that are going on and past traumas and bullying. So therapy can really help us to really just get past those things. And therapy is also good, according to research, to help people with self confidence and self worth and body positivity. So many things that we struggle with, and not only in the Black community, but in other communities as well. It can help us to overcome obesity, because a lot of times people tend to you know, stress eat, postpartum eating, so therapy can address a lot of those issues. Worthlessness, therapy can address that too. It can address those issues of a person having who feeling like, okay, I just got out of this relationship and I don't know if I can get somebody else if this person leaves me. Therapy can really help you to overcome that. So I just feel like that as a community, we should not overlook therapy. I feel like it's healthy. It's a great alternative to solving our problems because sometimes our friends can't really solve all our problems. Like we're weighing them down and putting all our weight on them with our problems when we really should just let them know what's going on the surface and let a therapist do the rest.
Yeah, because sometimes our friends, they're not the professional. So they're going to say whatever they want to say and
Mhm.
not what needs to be said. Or they're going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
shelter you from certain things. Or they're going to be judgmental or biased.
yeah,
So it's always
yeah.
good to go get that professional help and to know that the professional is there to help you and for you to go through that journey. They're not there to solve your issues, but for you to help you solve your issue.
Help you to think more independently. And that's another good thing I wanted to say. Therapy can help people to deal with those negative emotions that sometimes come along with life and
Mhm.
with things that happen in life. Therapy can really help you deal with those, emotions that you have. So let's not overlook therapy anymore. Let's start having a conversation.
And it's just
I,
beneficial to everybody to talk to somebody that is not family and friends.
Yes, and because like I said, the burden of life, you don't want to pass that burden on to a friend, and although you mean well, it can be detrimental to that person's mental health, everything that you're going through. So we would like you to talk to a therapist so that you can get an unbiased opinion, and a therapist can help you to really just see what's really going on and see it from a reality type of perspective, because in relationships people can gaslight us, which means
Hmm.
make us feel like that what we see our perception of reality isn't really what it is. And so a therapist can really just go in and get down to the root of that and help us to really see what our situation really is and how we can overcome that. Because the first battle that we have to fight isn't really physical, it's mental.
Hmm.
It's your thoughts. That's the first battle you got to fight before you get out here and you try to fix your situation in the physical. You have to fix it in the mental. So how you think and how you process stuff is going to be far more beneficial than you getting out here and trying to fix it on your own. And
And a
that's
lot
what
of people
therapy is
go
going
through
to
a lot of trauma that they don't deal with, and they bring that into their relationships, they bring that into their friendships, they bring that into their everyday life. And it's like it's not other people's problem because you
do.
haven't dealt
Yes,
with your underlying trauma, you know.
exactly,
So
exactly.
it's your problem, and it's time for you to fix it. Things not going your way, you're not happy, you need to deal with it.
Wait, why you say you did? Wait, okay. We got to redo this one. 'Cause I'm over here cracking up because you like it's your problem. What? Yes, you did. You said it's your problem and you need to fix it.
Why is that funny?
You sleepy.
Why is that funny? It
You
is
said
a
what?
your problem.
Oh man, that was funny.
What the heck you laughing?
You was like, it's your problem and you need to fix it. Like,
I was so fucking serious. Like,
I feel like it was coming from somebody in that message.
no, I wasn't.
You said you telling all your friends your goddamn business and they not there.
I said that like three damn times. Like, it's time.
Yes. I said, oh.
Maybe I need to deal with my trauma. I'm trying like, why the fuck is Sam laughing? This is
Because
silly.
you just started going in.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Don't put that part in there. Because that's going to come off as offensive. That's going to come off as offensive.
No, that ain't. They gonna be like, that's real. I do need to fix my own
You
shit.
was like, it's nothing for it. That's your problem. You need to deal with it. You need to fix it. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You need a break. You got a little bit too deep in there.
They ain't ready for that.
No. I think that was bitch. I'm tired of hearing your problems. Stand up. I ain't the therapist yet. Shit.
I don't want to hear that shit.
And that's what that was stemming from. Okay, let's start this one over.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have to make a new link? Or can you just,
yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
do. Because I don't know how to. I have to end this one because the episodes are uploading to YouTube.
Oh, okay. So you got to delete these.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete this one. Put a new one
And
up.
that other one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Don't put that part in there though. Don't put that part in there. Because you just started going ham.
I wasn't even snapping.
It was like, you know what? It's not their fault. It's your fault. You need to fix that. That's what you got to deal with. I'm just like, oh.
Ugh.